Hello, my name is Kyle Atwell. I'm with the Council for a Livable World. Today I'm here with Travis Sharp. He is a military policy analyst with the Center for Arms Control and Non-Proliferation. Thank you for being here today, Travis.
My pleasure.
So this week the Senate Armed Services Committee is going to be looking at the Defense Authorization Bill, and we're expecting a lot of big amendments on the Iraq War. Could you go over a couple of the key amendments, and specifically I'm interested in hearing about the Feingold-Reid Amendment and also the Levin-Reed Amendment?
Sure. The Feingold-Reid Amendment was originally introduced as part of the supplemental bill a few months ago. What it does is it immediately begins redeploying American troops out of Iraq within 120 days. And then it sets March 31st, 2008 as a deadline after which no more money goes towards American military operations with the exception of 3 specific missions: counterterrorism operations, training Iraqi security forces, and protecting American personnel and infrastructure. On the other hand, the Levin-Reed Amendment also aims to start redeploying troops within 120 days, but it sets April 30th, 2008 as the goal to transition to a new mission, which is actually the same 3 missions that are included in the Feingold Amendment, but it doesn't set a specific number of troops to be in Iraq by that time. So that's the main difference between the 2 amendments.
Okay, so what do you expect to happen with the votes on these amendments?
There's been a lot of movement on the Iraq War in Congress over the past week. Specifically, there's been 3 high-profile defections by Republican senators. Senator Pete Domenici, Senator Dick Lugar, and Senator George Voinovich have all expressed discontent with the president's Iraq War policy, so I would expect their announcements to have an impact on the votes this week.
Great. So what can citizens do who want to actually take political action and influence the votes to ensure that we can get the troops out of Iraq?
Well, these are all supposed to be very close votes, and I think that all the senators are going to be especially sensitive to the concerns of their constituents. So I would say that the most important thing people can do is to call their Senate offices and tell their senator that they support the Levin-Reed Amendment and they support the Feingold-Reid Amendment on the Iraq War.
Great. This has been Kyle Atwell with the Council for a Livable World, joined by Travis Sharp of the Center for Arms Control and Non-Proliferation. Again, thanks for being here today.
Thanks, Kyle.